Good morning, I'm Lynn, and welcome to another day at Ewetopia Farms. As we go in the barn, Tom awaits us. He always watches from a little hiding spot. Arnie left early this morning with a friend to pick up one of those antiques I told you we were looking at a few days ago. I couldn't move it because it's a big cabinet with rounded glass, so we're really nervous about moving it. So got another guy to help lift it, and hopefully it'll make the journey home okay. Here's the breeding group. This is Hilton. Hi, Hilton. Well, not this one at the front, but the one right here. It's Hilton. They're all laying down nicely when I came in, but they were a little startled when I walked in. And let's see how Quincy's group's doing. Hey Quincy, what do you think? Where are ya? Where are ya? Oh, there he is, smack dab in the middle. Tammy asked me if things have cooled down a bit here as far as temperature goes, and I said, yeah, actually we've been quite lucky. The major heat has been missing us, and it has, but today there's no wind, so it's feeling like a scorcher again. So I should always knock on wood when I answer something like that. Hi girls! So these are the last of the Suffolk lambs that are ready to go. We have one more pen of straggler ewe lambs, but they're not quite ready to go yet. Some are, but some aren't, so we just are leaving that group for now. But I don't even know how many we have in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Or maybe just like, oh, there's some there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, I think, in here. Plus, we got Annie and Cookie, so we'll see what they decide to take today. I've got someone coming tomorrow as well. So, yeah, you guys could be going to new homes. You'll like that. Yeah, you will. They're here. My cabinet's arrived. It's so fragile because it's got round glass all the way down it. I have no room to store all my debris, so I found this. I'm thinking they broke it. It looks like they lost the middle glass. I can't believe it. Visitors just arrived. Here we are looking at the lambs. We ran through the chutes, and it looks like this is the crew they decided on. And they're some nice little girls. They're all really consistent except for one big girl. But she's a really, really nice lamb. So they came for 10, and they decided on 11. And they didn't want to take Annie and Crookie. I don't know why, because they're such nice ones, and they're actually really good conformation. But doesn't matter. He's gonna take these girls. He had picked out 10, and then decided one of them he didn't want, so he tossed her back out. And then when he saw her in the group of the tossed out ones, he thought, oh no, I like her. So he brought her back. So he's got 11. A nice little consistent group again. And we'll, right now he's going to bring the trailer over, and we're going to get all the lambs loaded for him. Go on, you guys. There you go. So here they all are, waiting to get loaded. This is always the fun part. This is their first time with Suffolk and Suffolk crosses, so they're going to learn what this breed is like, and I'm confident that they're going to like this breed. Whoop. There we are. Make sure you got 11. Is that right? You got 11?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Things didn't go as smoothly as planned with my new old cabinet. The rounded glass didn't break, but the panel of glass in the middle popped out and it fell in, and I thought it would be shattered into a million pieces, but it wasn't. And the round glass popped out too. But nothing was broken, so we just have to glue it all back in with this old rope, like they had it put together with rope. So I know it's not sheep stuff, but that's what I've been trying to get home for the past little while, and it's here. But now we got repairs and we got to put all the shelves in. But Tammy, that's what the antique shop was all about.
This is Arnie from Ewetopia Farms, and I have a little problem in the barn tonight, so I'm going to show you what's happening. Just looking at these bales of hay here. So if you know anything about haylage, if you're here right now, this stuff smells like $1,000,000. You have to have a nose for it, but I think it almost smells like honey. So we just started feeding it last week now. We're already feeding them because there's 550 in here, and we're cutting some second cut tomorrow. But my point is, if you could smell it, it really smells good, and the sheep love it. So I'm going to go to the barn here for a second. I want to show you what's happening. We have a little problem, and maybe Mike can give me a little heads up what's happening here. But I think I know what's happening, but I'm going to show you. So I'm going to put this camera on pause, and we're going to walk in the barn for a second. So we're in the coverall. This is our replacement lambs, ewe lambs, that we're going to hold back for ourselves. But this is my little ewe lamb, and she's I'm thinking she got a parasite overload, and I've heard a rumor that a parasite can get into the spine and cause havoc for them to walk. And I think this is what's happened to this lamb. So there she goes, she's standing up, she's actually standing up. So I've saved quite a few sheep by doing this with a little R&R. It's a lot of work. Buddy, bugger off. And so right now, she is actually standing on her legs. I'm actually surprised because she hasn't stood for 3-4 days. So this is the first day for the bale. She's getting some water. And I'm going to keep heads up on this little sheep. We're going to show you this sheep every day. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do here. I'm going to do my best to see if I can get some circulation in those back legs. But I used the bale of straw for her to support her like this. I'm going to guess she weighs 150-pound lamb. She was born about January. Her name was Mary because she was born on Christmas Day. She's looking pretty sharp with her eyes. She looks pretty sharp with her eyes. So we're going to keep you in touch with this, but I'm hoping I can snap this sheep out of this with a little bit of love. So I'm just going to give you a heads up, and right now she's actually standing quite good on her back feet. So that's what I wanted to show you, my problem tonight. Oh, there she wants to get off. So the more she moves around, the better it is. So I'm going to stay here and watch her for a few minutes until she gets tired. And then I'm going to lay her down for the night because I don't want her to fall over. I had a sheep like this a couple of years ago. We did this. And after a couple of days, she started to move around. And she actually rolled off the bale right on top of her head. And I thought she was actually dead. But I saved her yet too. She's actually standing there. So I'm thinking she's doing pretty good. Her lungs were a little bit raspy. And I had her on drugs a couple of days ago. And her lungs sound good now. But I'm going to tell you every day what's happening to this sheep. Lynn's going to talk about it tomorrow probably. Because right now it's 9 o'clock at night. And we're just going to go right over here and check our replacement ram lambs while I'm waiting for this ewe. And we're going to look at my little ram lamb here. Where is she? Where is he? Oh, here he is. This is a little ram here. This is a little ram here. Wait, oh, that's not the guy. Where is my fella? Oh, this is what's wrong, you guys? There's our Dorset. Now I can't find him. So I don't know where my ram is now. Hey, buddy. Now I don't know where he is. Well, they're changing, eh? So, oh, she's actually moving around there now. Oh, there she goes. And she's standing. See what's wrong with her? So I'm going to leave her down for tonight. And that's quite a bit of exercise. That was about an hour she was up on the bale. So I'm going to leave her like that tonight. And tomorrow I'm going to give her some water and some hay. And we'll see how she's doing in the morning. And I'm hoping with that every day doing this, that I can get her back on her feet. Most farmers might not have time for that, but I'm going to do it. I'm not really super busy right now. But I can't find my ram. And I'm thinking this is my ram right here. There he is. This is the ram here that we're going to kind of degrade Lynn at the shows because Lynn thinks she's going to beat that ram. Look at that guy. Hey, buddies. Oh, look at this guy. Come on, middle of space here, please. Look, isn't that a nice guy? Hey, buddy. So, they're hitting me right now. So this is a ram lamb that I'm going to be showing. Let's see what he looks like now. There he goes. What's he looking like? There he is right there. That's my guy. There he is. And we're gonna have Lynn's little rams for lunch, I think, aren't we, buddy? Yeah, he's looking better now with age. I didn't like him a little bit when he was younger, but he's actually filling out really good right now. So we're gonna see how he can do in the shows. But we actually have a lot of real nice rams here this year. There's another nice guy, nice and long. Good heads on these rams. We choose for good heads all the time. That's one thing. It's not all about the body. We're choosing for the good heads. We don't like a ram with not the correct head, but I do think a true head makes a true ram. I think when the head's bad, the whole thing's bad. But we're looking for the belly ear. And we're going to show this Dorset right here. I'm not in love with this Dorset, but he's a real meaty Dorset. But he's lacking a little bit of front end there, I think. So some people say that that's a good ram for birthing. And I probably would agree with that, but I want to see a thicker front end, and I want to see some more power in that front end. I want a ram that's going to build me some powerful ewes. Like the ram a lot. Got a lot of meat on it. Definitely has the meat production. We're going to show that ram. It's a pure Dorset. But I want to see, I'm going to show you here. I want to see a little bit more shoulder in that front end. See? A little bit deeper in that front leg, behind that front leg. And he's a little bit broken in the shoulder, but not you. But we're going to show that ram. We'll let you know how that ram turns out at the shows. It's got a fantastic rump on him. But I'm going to put this sheep to sleep tonight, give her a little bit of water. Here's another big guy here. I don't know who this guy is. Oh, this is a Suffolk. We bought some Suffolks one time that didn't have papers, and that's a Suffolk with no paper, registered papers. But you have to admit, that's a good Suffolk. Green dot on them right there. But we can't put papers on this Suffolk, but it's good for a commercial flock. But I'm going to let you go because I'm doing a lot of talking here. It's not like I'm in front of the camera. I actually get a hold of the camera and I still talk too much. So, good night from Ewetopia Farms, and I'll talk to you in the morning and see how this sheep does. We'll set her back up in the morning. See you later.